Welcome to Business Reporter's Future of IoT campaign. I'm Rachel Hicks. Manufacturers globally are looking to leverage value from IoT and artificial intelligence at the edge. They're aiming to transform their business by reducing costs, improving productivity, increasing efficiency, and even creating new business models by using IoT to enable intelligent decision-making. It's a challenge they need expert help with to succeed and generate a substantial return on investment. Whatever your opinion, the right IoT solution enabling digital transformation to optimize your operational efficiency is out there somewhere. This is what we'll be talking about with Roger Gardner, Regional Sales Director of IoT Solutions and Technology for Northern Europe at ADLINK. Hello, Roger.
Good morning, Rachel.
Now, what do manufacturers want from their IoT investment? What are they looking for?
There are 4 strategic goals that a manufacturer will look to drive from an IoT investment. They are reduce cost, improve margins, mitigate, manage risk, and grow revenues. What sorts of things underpin those strategic goals? And they're things like operational efficiency. And operational efficiency comes from use cases such as predictive maintenance, which ensures that shop floors don't come to a halt, machines don't break, machines run at an optimum level all the time. You're also proactively managing risk so that your products are compliant and that you can show that you've got a process in place to ensure that that your products are compliant. They're the sorts of things that underpin those 4 strategic goals.
So what sort of problems face manufacturers?
Over 90% of business leaders want to do something or are planning to do some sort of IoT investment in the next 3 years. But over 70% have found that they've made no real concrete progress. They're concerned around the cost, the complexity and the disruption of an IoT investment. They're concerned about security and privacy. They're also wanting to identify business value. How do you then tie that back to your strategic goals? Traditional approaches to solving some of these problems that manufacturers face are very expensive and very disruptive. Classically, the phrase is rip and replace.
What, because everything has to be taken out and started
and
again?
New machinery put in. And that is hugely expensive and hugely disruptive.
So what would you say are the benefits that would outweigh those concerns?
IoT technology can drive operational efficiency, enable manufacturers to differentiate their product and service offerings. It can drive new business models, and it can minimise risk or proactively manage risk by minimising equipment failures and maintaining regulatory compliance.
So how do you design an IoT solution? What's ADLINK's approach, for example?
We take a very collaborative approach with our customers. We want to work to identify what the problem is and what the solution might look like. Typically, we would identify a use case or use cases, examples of which could be predictive maintenance, it could be remote monitoring and operation, it could be a systems integration. And there are a number of different types of use cases that you might well want to start. Once we've done that, we would look to identify some business value with you and align that to some sort of strategic business goal. Following that, we would then look at designing and delivering an IoT solution within that digital experiment process.
So we're talking about integration. Talk to me more about the role of system integrators, cloud service providers and platform vendors. What role do they play in IoT partnerships?
A critical role. No one company has all the answers. ADLINK provide a vendor-agnostic solution. Our technology can be delivered on-premise or in the cloud. We work with a number of partners. We have to work with a number of partners. We haven't got the complete end-to-end solution. And partners we work with include AWS, Google, IBM, Microsoft, SAS, Foghorn, a whole plethora of different types of partners to ensure that the customer gets an end-to-end IoT solution.
So can you give us some examples of 1 or 2 customers that you've worked with to deliver this?
There are a number of interesting and exciting projects taking place. One of them is with a major defence contractor. It's a predictive maintenance use case. We're connecting up an environmental test chamber through the PLC, and we're also including data from external sensors We're collecting that data, we're normalising that data, we're managing that data, and then that data is being published, streamed to an endpoint, and that endpoint in this case is a dashboard and an analytics engine.
So how do manufacturers progress from an initial experimental stage through to full automation?
ADLINK's approach, the digital experiment approach, is to create a blueprint at the experiment stage. It's not a proof of concept, it's not an academic exercise. This is what a production system will potentially look like and feel like. It's set in the manufacturing environment. It's utilising the existing operational technology and information technology infrastructure. Once that experiment's been completed and shown value, it's then ready to be scaled into a full production system.
Roger, thank you for coming in today and talking about the work
My pleasure.
of ADLINK. Thank you.
Thank you.